cool piece. I really enjoyed this. You can say I've never seen a all percussion musical short film before, so it was definitely something different. And I saw that it's part of a series of percussion films. So it's a very great. It's a great idea. I knew a lot of percussionists back in college who were wonderful musicians and who would love to be able to be part of something like this. So very neat. I loved this this kind of a kind of connection through across dimensions, sort of between the musician and the young girl. The young girl seems to be kind of trying to find her way, trying to escape, and they seem to be communicating together. And he's talking to her, and then she's kind of signaling to him by conducting him and stuff. And it was just really neat, a neat experience. Um, the percussionist was amazing. The young girl did a wonderful job performing for the camera. It was wonderful editing. The direction was great. The idea and overall kind of the story was just terrific. So great job on this. Good luck to everybody involved. I hope that that this and the rest of the series do well for you.
There's something both very delicate and innocent in the tinkling of the glockenspiel, and that was a great parallel to our young dancer. But it also felt so raw and gritty with the environment of the alley and being alone at night as a child. And that evolution of the sound I thought was really well executed to this sort of avidly fluttering heartbeat in the midst of a pretty intense cardio push she was putting in. I really love that interplay and face-off also between the musician and the dancer that create this element of surprise and implicated the audience more too, where we were in a different sort of face-off and allowed both the music and the dance to bounce off each other in a more interesting way for me. But I never knew that the glockenspiel had so much flexibility and sense of movement in its sound, and I thought there's a really great exploration of that in this piece with some seemingly disparate elements that came together for one clear, direct sense of mood and feeling.
I really enjoyed that the sound of either the mallets or drumsticks hitting was as prominent as the notes that were being played. I liked the quick, sharp cuts, that pacing. I felt really worked with the music as well. In terms of the choreography, it felt very natural and emotionally driven, even though it was obviously planned and rehearsed, but it was very well executed by the little girl, the actress. I also enjoyed that she seemed to be in communication with the musician, like in their performances and the way it was edited, it seemed like they were aware of one another and influenced by one another. And I thought that was very interesting.
I really did like that part of it the most, was how in sync the two of them were, even though they weren't in the same room. So the best example of this was when the tracer was counting to 5 on her fingers in sync with the Glock. The first 4 minutes of the film were very chaotic. The Glock was going off like crazy while she was like doing all these wild stunts, and then that gave way to a calm interlude in which the music softens and the kid sort of stops and stares, and it's a way for the viewer as well to take a breath. So I thought that was very much appreciated. I like that aspect of it, and then after that it all builds up to this crescendo once again until the climax. So yeah, I thought it was very creatively
This
done.
film is beautifully edited. I liked the how they play with the word Spiel, the German word Spiel, that it's exactly like the word play in English with different concepts. I like the naturality of the child playing, kind of dancing as well, and this synchronicity of the moves with the music and also the images. It's like I said, an excellent edition, and I love the authenticity of this particular musical instrument. It's just a very interesting film.
Wow. Really interesting, moody. I loved the feel of it. I loved the emotional arc. The little girl was amazing. Really gut-wrenching stuff. Very emotional. It brought up a lot of feelings, and I really loved it. I also loved how it was shot. I loved the lighting. It was dark and perfect. And then, of course, the instrumentalist was so great and did such an incredible job playing, and it was fascinating to watch his process because I've never seen anyone really play an instrument like that up close. It was really cool. I really loved it, and I thought it was beautifully edited. The costumes were great. I just love the lighting. I can't forget about the lighting. It was so really well done. Yeah, highly recommend. Excellent job. Congratulations.
I really love the way that this was lit. I think that there was some nice dissonance in the music that captured the young girl's frustration in trying to get out of this fenced-in area where it felt like she was trapped, and the music reflected that. The musician who was handling the xylophone, I was really intrigued by what he was doing with the xylophone sticks that he was using. He added a really nice percussion to that, which gave it a whole nother dimension to the music. And I loved the twist at the end where you think that she's trapped in this section, this fenced in area where she can't get over the fence. And then, of course, she finds a hole that's at the bottom of the fence. So I thought that was very clever, and I enjoyed it.